And what if Duane won't work with Janet?
He better. Or I'm putting his ass to work. He can pay off the debt to those traumatized kids himself.
I've noticed Wendel acting even more strange lately.
I've noticed it too. Ever since.
Wendel.
Mama, Daddy, Duane's leaving.
Duane.
Were you followed?
Who knows? Not that it matters. They got us dead to rights anyway.
Yeah. It's a miracle they haven't figured this place out yet. That Eliezer kid showed them all the other hiding places.
Harrison got too overconfident towards the end. It's a good thing he never came back here. So, is the plan the same as before? You sure Dominick isn't gonna screw us over?
Yes. The plan's the same. And no, for all I know, he and Paul are gonna smash our faces in the moment we set foot in Tyndale.
But it's our only out, isn't it? To meet with Dominick. If he's got a plan, it's worth hearing.
Yeah. And if he really wanted to rat us out, he wouldn't bother dragging us all the way to Tyndale. Besides, Dominick risked a lot by calling us.
The sooner we're on the bus, the better. They're already looking for us by now.
All right. Let's do this.
Shit. Did we have to come this way? I swear, it's like Dominick's trying to get us caught.
Makes sense when you think about it. This way leads to the one bus stop on the outskirts of town. They'd never think of looking there.
Well, it sucks that the only way to the bus stop is blocked by the very people we're hiding from. So what do we do?
I'm gonna leg it.
You what?
Shut up and follow me. Head down. Now.
Shit, that was too close.
Damn it, that's our bus.
Hey, stop. Stop.
This asshole's really not gonna stop. Thanks.
You both look ridiculous out there. All that effort, just to get to Tyndale Valley?
Yeah.
Very astute effort. Are either of you on your school's track team?
No.
I feel so exposed without the mask and the shades. You sure it's safe?
The bus is practically empty. We're fine.
Guess you're right. Those things made us look like discount ninjas anyway.
You know, this is almost like the old days. But different.
Yeah, it's different because the roles are reversed. This time they're after us.
Can't believe it actually feels good to leave our old turf.
So, What out do you think Dominick is gonna give us? And why is he dragging us to Tyndale for it?
When I think of Tyndale, I think of two people. The midget. And Brianna.
You're still the one explaining the plan when I don't get it. That hasn't changed.
I guess. But Dominick never gives you all the details. At least Harrison and Rufus were direct.
At least none of Rufus's plans got us expelled.
That's because he knew not to push it.
I don't know. I think he was just better at finding loopholes. Remember when he sat us down and told us what the rules didn't cover?
Yeah. Whereas all of Harrison's plans, if you could even call them that, just relied on the teachers not noticing.
I guess that's why it always got riskier, you know, towards the end. It's why Harrison thought he could get away with roughing up the midget again.
In the end though, Rufus was right. They wouldn't ignore us forever. It all adds up, as he used to say.
What about Dominick then?
What about him?
Where does he fit into all this?
Well, he never gave us all the details of his plans. That hasn't changed. But, they were never as risky as Harrison's. Now that I think about it, none of his plans had us hurt anyone, after the incident with the maintenance closet.
Still can't believe we got away with that one. Maybe Dominick just thought he was in too deep. Could explain why he stopped getting his hands dirty. Got softer, you know.
Or more likely, he thought Harrison went too far.
Why didn't he leave then?
Because Harrison wouldn't have let him go that easy.
But couldn't he have exposed us then and there, instead of waiting years for the midget to do it?
Good point. If he wanted to stop us, why didn't he do it sooner?
Believe me, I got so many questions for the guy, it's unreal.
Yeah, me too. I mean, even when he liked us, he wasn't clear about
Tyndale Valley. Last and only stop.
Well, here we are.
So we're meeting him at the mall, right?
Yeah. And I have no clue where it is. Could you tell us where the mall is?
Oh, it's not far. It's the big building a few blocks ahead. Can't miss it.
Thanks. That's the first time anyone's helped us in weeks.
Yeah. Good thing he doesn't know who we are. Well, the mall's this way. Let's get this done.
When I saw you over there, I wasn't sure. Now I'm feeling something I haven't before. Look at us now dancing now, skin to skin. If you keep this up, then I'll let you in, 'cause you have a way with me like no one else. Yeah, you almost make me fall in love. Yeah, you got me hypnotized under your spell. I know I'll go home with you tonight. Oh, wanna get you closer to my body. Wanna feel your hands all over me. Gonna make them jealous, everybody.
Why do you keep looking at everyone all suspicious?
Hey, for all we know, P.A.B. could have spies all over this place or some shit. Just trying to stay vigilant.
I think you are being paranoid.
You mean to tell me you haven't thought about this? For weeks, we've had to look over our shoulder every time we step outside. And just because we're away from Wilford Heights, doesn't necessarily mean we're off of P.A.B.'s radar.
You're right. It has crossed my mind too. We'll be more vigilant.
So, Dominick said to meet him at the coffee shop, right?
That's right.
Well, there's the only coffee shop in here.
It took you guys this long to find it? Pathetic. I've watched you both wander around here like headless chickens for the past 10 minutes. Well, I'm sorry we couldn't find some random coffee shop at a mall we've never been to, in a town we know nothing about. Oh really? What about when we had to talk Harrison out of harassing Paul down here? Dude showed us the map and everything.
Come on, you can't blame us.
Actually I can. You were both ready to toilet paper the Sanchez's house down here, until I talked some sense into your thick skulls.
That was Harrison's idea.
And you were gonna go along with it, just like every other time.
Listen, if you brought us over here just to talk shit.
Shut up. We gotta wait for someone else. What the hell are you talking about? You never said anything about someone else being here. I said shut it. Jesus Christ. This is why people can't stand you. You both annoy the fuck out of everyone. Listen. We're all in deep shit. The three of us and this other asshole. And if you want out, then you're gonna comply, and do whatever I tell you to. If you don't like it, then you can both get out of my sight. Fine. I knew this was a waste of time. Let's go, Duane.
Wait. I want to hear what he has to say.
Why?
Because by the looks of it, he's our only way out.
There is no way out. Face it. Our lives are ruined. Permanently. They will be. Unless you both get your act together and pay attention. Now, the first thing we're gonna do, is find this other asshole. Then I'm gonna explain the plan. It'll be the last plan we ever do together. After that, we all go our separate ways. And fade into obscurity.
You hear that, Randy? Fade away. Isn't that what we want to do?
If we can't do it, then why can he? Because I'm smarter than the both of you put together. And I actually have a working plan. Just like the old days that I'd rather forget. Fine. We'll help you look for this other asshole that you're on about. But I know I'm gonna regret this later.
Randy, we can leave at any time. And he knows it.
He's right. So Dominick, if this whole thing goes tits up, we're outta here. Fine by me. The sooner I don't have to see you guys anymore, the better. Now let's go.
You better watch it, little girl.
Watch what? You should be watching your weight, Brutina.
That's it. Forget your little probation officer. I'm gonna throw you out myself this time.
Well, before you do that, how about you take care of the farting problem over there?
The what?
Button key. Watch this.
Tiny, you better not.
God damn it, not those parasites again. This isn't over, you brat. Now you listen to me.
Dude, what planet did we land on?
Yeah, I almost miss P.A.B. Great. The whole thing's a disaster already.
So I see you brought Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
And I see that bitchiness runs in the family.
Oh, trust me, I got no love for my family either. They're always pulling me into shit. Like Hollister is now.
Alright, if you're quite done with the self-pity, we have an operation to discuss. Feel like a coffee?
Hell yeah, I can always go for an iced Americano.
Yeah, well, it's not on Harrison's tab this time, remember?
That's cool. I can pay for myself.
So, another coffee place. Seems to be a recurring theme, right, Duane?
Yeah. It is a bit funny, how I risked extending my probation to sit in this exact chair, in this exact coffee place, at this exact time.
Whatever look that is, you needn't worry. This is all gonna get us off the hook. I promise.
Needn't worry. Okay, so are you Rufus now? 'Cause you never used to talk like that.
What are you talking about? I don't talk like him.
Yeah, but you definitely have ridiculous looking hair like he does. Seriously, what's up with that do?
What? I'm just trying a new style, that's all.
I see. So you brought us all here to talk about how amazing your hair is.
Shut up, Bree.
Make me.
Come on, quit shitting around. We're here to talk about serious stuff.
Mommy? Are those two in love?
What?
I'm sorry about that. Come on, Kara. Leave them alone.
But they were arguing like you and Daddy always do, and you love each other, so they must love each other too.
That's enough, Kara. I said let's go. Again, I'm very sorry. Kids, they just say the darndest things, you know?
Bye, lovebirds.
Unbelievable. The most popular students at Gilroy Rose High School. Reduced to this.
What? Do you miss the popularity? Because you're the reason we're sitting here. You and that midget.
I don't know what you see in Paul. But if he were in my place, that kid wouldn't have been far off.
Don't feel too bad, Dom. If it's any consolation, little kids make fun of us all the time now.
Yeah. And sometimes they chase us out of every public place we set foot in. All in good fun. Dominick. I don't usually give people good advice. But like I said to Harrison, it's over. Whatever you want from us, isn't gonna happen. We're probably the most hated people in California right now. We? There is no we, in this. You assholes could have stopped being complete dickwipes at any time. Instead, you kept it up. And now you're here. Oh come on Dom. You were the one who suggested locking those kids in. Shut up Randy. Just shut your fucking trap for 2 seconds. Thank you.
Look, we know we fucked up alright? But what can we do about it?
I sort of understand how all those kids felt now. We've been feeling that way for the past few weeks. But it's like Brianna said. We can't change what we did.
And that's why we are not on board. No matter what we do, Wilford Heights will hate us forever. You know how it works in that town. Everyone jumps on the hate train.
Sorry this didn't work out. I guess I'll see you guys in juvie soon.
Yeah, I think we better be leaving too. There's probably a warrant with our names on it. Might as well turn ourselves in.
Wait. Can you just hear me out? 2 minutes. That's all I ask.
Why should we? What business do you have with us bullies anyway?
Okay look. P.A.B. wants me to. What I did. It didn't get me off the hook.
Surprise surprise. Why did you think it would?
I didn't. P.A.B. was the last thing I expected. And suing my family? I thought the most they'd do was send a few angry emails.
They're trying to sue your family? Guess what? They're trying to sue all of ours too. It's gonna be my umpteenth time in court. Yay.
That's why I need all your help. I don't know if this'll work. But as far as ways out go, it's worth a shot, right?
Might be worth hearing him out, Randy. Unlike Harrison, Dom's got it all together.
That's implying that my dear cousin had it all together in the first place. But fine. I can't speak for these two, but I'll hear you out.
It's not like I have any other plans today. Alright. Here's the deal. P.A.B. hasn't found Rufus yet. If we tell them where he is, before they find him, they might not come down as hard. We already told them everything we know. It wasn't good enough for them. That's because you don't know where he is. Do you?
They think we do. But we honestly don't have any idea. We haven't seen Rufus in years, since his dad was arrested, and he got taken to that foster care facility.
I thought the midget wanted to turn him against us. But you know Rufus. He'd never want to work with anyone he considered weak. Yeah. Typical Rufus. Why did everyone like him in the first place?
Because he took down Morgan Hamsmith.
Not quite. It's more like Morgan took Rufus down. And Rufus took advantage.
Who's Morgan?
Basically, Morgan was Harrison before there was Harrison. He roughed up a couple kids. Sometimes bullied. Until he messed with Rufus and Harrison. So Rufus and Harrison were friends then? I don't know. I think he did it separately. He messed with Rufus for being poor. And Harrison for being rich and sheltered. Anyway, things went quiet after that. I think Morgan just kind of forgot they even existed.
That was until he decided to rough me up for my lunch money.
And I happened to be there too, just walking by. Morgan was messing with both of us, thinking we knew each other. Then, Rufus showed up with Harrison. And Morgan decided to go after them instead.
I don't think Rufus imagined he'd get his ass handed to him that badly though. He was out like a light.
Rufus caused enough noise for Delgado to show up. Morgan was found out, expelled, and sent to juvie. From then on, everyone looked at Rufus as some kind of hero. Both he and Harrison became the talk of the school, and we wanted to get in on it. They promised that they were gonna stop the bullies or something, a bit like P.A.B. It was crazy, but the whole thing brought us together.
Yeah, we just went right up and asked them. And I guess Rufus figured he could take us under his wing. Though come to think of it, he never told us why.
You see, the thing with Rufus is, he's pretty good at putting on a show. Just like Harrison. But the difference between them was, Rufus knew when to draw the line. Okay, that was a cool story and all. But it doesn't tell us how to find Rufus. It doesn't matter. My point is, that everyone thinks Rufus is some kind of god. Truth is, he was in the right place at the right time. And knew how to game the system. And this is relevant. How? Wherever he is, P.A.B. is gonna be disappointed, when they find that he's nothing special. Then we're right back at square one. Except Rufus is back in the picture. Not exactly. They think I'm this terrible monster. And they'll think the same about Rufus. It'll be enough to distract them for a while.
Then it doesn't matter at all. We're still at square one.
Square one or not, it's all we have. Last I heard, Paul went to see Rufus, not long before he disappeared. Which means, if none of you knows where Rufus is,
then the midget will have some idea. So why didn't you just ask him to begin with?
Because Paul doesn't realize that he's still in this mess. He may have had a break from it, enjoyed a bit of popularity. But as we all know, Wilford Heights is quick to turn on people.
And why would they turn on him?
I'm not saying they'll turn on him in that way. But one way or another, Paul is gonna be forced back into this. And I don't know how far I wanna push him.
Well, I'm not saying that I care about him. But it's a drag that he's getting pulled into it whether he wants to or not. Nobody involved has a choice anymore.
Yeah. I had a feeling this was how the conversation would end up. You haven't gotten anywhere today, Dom.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but sorry man. We all sort of knew Harrison's crap would end like this, and it did.
Contact Paul, or don't contact him. You're in for it, and so's he. Which is why we're leaving. We can't deal with this anymore.
So you're all just leaving again? Running away like cowards?
We're bullies, like P.A.B. says. It's who we are, and it's what we do.
This is Janet. Leave a message.
Hi. I think I have something that might interest you.